We here. We here. What's good? What's good? Want to make sure I see everybody. Want to make sure everybody is present. Want to just make sure of that real fast and easy. Pardon the noise. But yeah. We are definitely here right now. Got some things to talk about, man. You already know what this is. Expect the worst if you don't respect the best. Top tier podcast. I am Ledge. Chill with me. This is a live for the podcast as well. So for people that are listening or that's going to be listening on Spotify, uh, Apple, or whatever. This is my first time. I felt like just going live with this one, and it'll it's out when y'all get it, so y'all will know what's going on. You see me. I'm probably be looking in the chat, paying attention to what's going on. My man Visuel is in the building. What's good? It's time, man. It's time. I see my man Visuel in the building. Shout out to Battle Rap Boutique and everything that he does. Shout out to the union. Whenever y'all guys actually form and come out with stuff, it's been a minute, but I'm just gonna assume y'all are both just busy and all that good stuff. But I'm ready to get to the shits, so to speak. But it's important to note that what I'm gonna talk about. I'm sure I haven't looked on YouTube. I follow a lot of battle rap content on YouTube, and I haven't because I've been a little busy. But I haven't been really checking in to what's been going on. But I'm sure people have touched on this topic already. All right, so I'm just putting my own spin to it, my own spin on it, so to speak. So, like I said, it could sound redundant or what have you, but yeah. It is what it is. It's just how I feel at the time. So, I want to start by saying, what should I tackle first? Because there's only two topics that's really important to me right now. I know there's battles being announced and things like that, but as far as issues and things like that, we got Ultimate Madness 2. The bracket has been announced. And then we also got this never ending media and MC just disagreements and just issues between media and battle rap and the MCs who perform, and it's just getting a bit silly at this point. It's getting a bit childish on both ends. On both ends. Just because I'm media, I'm not about to just sit and act like we are, just chilling and not doing anything to provoke some of these altercations and things like that. And I'm not going to sit here and act like, battle rap, the battle rappers aren't extremely sensitive to their art and to their friends or whoever they ride with, because I understand battle rap is a fraternity. And I think we forget that because they're so combative with each other. We forget that they really rock with each other. Most of these battle rappers rock with each other, even though every interview you hear somebody saying, "Ain't none of these motherfuckers my friends." You hear that all the time. But they chop it up, man. And we're not going to pretend like they don't. But I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this real easy. The CPR stat, right? The CPR stat that's out. The actual stat itself is a tangible, factual stat that they've done research on. That's a fact. It's nothing. And it's weird because MCs all the time talk about how, they say, "What up, Ricky? I see you." They say, "Who cares about these nobody's opinion who never been in the ring?" Although some of us have been in the ring, but that's neither here nor there. But most of them never been in the ring. They don't know what it's like to craft material, all that good stuff, right? So here are dudes who are doing background work on giving not only you guys the stats, but giving the people who support the culture stats. So for you to set like the shit on it, what up? What up? France is in the building. I assume that's my guy France. But yeah, but to assume that these guys are trying to be malicious with the stats is a bit misleading, considering that throughout their history, all they've done was give flowers. All they've done is let you guys know when there's been milestones, million crack views, or there's only 5 battle rappers in history that has accumulated this number, or uh, Averb is the only battle rapper to battle these 3 people in the same calendar year. Like, they've been giving out stats praising battle rappers for years. So the minute you find one that isn't in the most positive light, you cause an uproar and a stir. Now, I wasn't aware of, I believe it started with Franchise today. I think that's the first person I've seen had something to say about it. And I rock with Franchise. I've actually met him in person. I've interviewed him. It's on the channel. And even after the interview, we had a good rapport. Maybe he really rocks with chess strongly. Um, and sometimes that's what it is. It's really not about what was being said. It was about who was being said to. Some people got a soft spot in their heart for chess. A lot of people wanted to see chess bounce back last year, and he did in big fashion. He was outstanding last year, right? This year, he's had a few bumps in the road. The battle with John John, and now with B Magic. So he's kind of reverting back to kind of the form he had in 2018. But as media, you are kind of trained to be neutral. Like, you kind of are trained to be not trained. So I'm naturally neutral because I never had a favorite battle rapper. But as in media, you're pretty much, you got to be even kill. You got to be even kill, or you're going to look very biased. And so with that, I feel like Let's Talk Battle Rap, what they stood for is always being very transparent, very non-biased, and just bringing you the raw, hard facts, good, bad, or indifferent. With this particular one, does the optics look pleasing when they're showing New Jersey Twerk choking statistics with him crying? Wasn't the best photo. But again, I also think a lot of you guys lied. A lot of you battle rappers who use sports bars lie. Y'all guys do not watch sports. You guys don't. You guys do not watch sports. You guys don't pay attention to ESPN and Fox Sports. You guys don't know anything about these entities, because if you did, like I did, see, I'm a real sports junkie. I highly doubt across the board somebody knows more sports than me in battle rap, especially. Maybe A Ward. A Ward might be up there, but my point is, if you ever watch graphics or highlights of somebody having a bad shooting game, I've seen Allen Iverson get slandered. They show him going 7 for 20 and show like a graphic with him with his head down or him looking sad. Like, I've seen that throughout my whole years of living. I've seen graphics that kind of match, what they're saying. I've seen when Kobe Bryant had when Kobe scored 81, I seen a graphic of Kobe, with holding his jersey up or things like that. Like, it goes with whatever they're trying to get off. So I don't have a problem with it. Maybe you guys don't like the terminology too. Maybe calling it choking, choking pattern ratio? Maybe y'all don't like that. Maybe they could have found a more, and I hate to say this because now I'm like saying like maybe they should pacify their words and find a more delicate way of talking about choking. Maybe they should have dressed it up for y'all and called it something a little bit lighter. I don't know. My man France got all these rappers that choke panties in a bunch. DME in the building. He said, "Imagine Skip Bayless covering battle rap." Oh wait, I do already. Oh, you think you just skip a battle rap? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You might be. I mean, your I will say your issues with Twerk is very reminiscent of LeBron and Skip to a degree, although LeBron is, in a much different light. But yeah, my point is this. You be damned if you do, you be damned if you don't. But you can't be damned if it's actual facts that you didn't make up. Now, here is why I will go on the other side with the MCs. Hear me out. Sometimes even Let's Talk Battle Rap isn't flawless, and y'all know I love y'all. Y'all my favorite podcast. You know what I'm saying? But when you can, sometimes I've seen you guys, although y'all are based in facts, sometimes I catch y'all being a little slick. Like for instance, Averb, for a lot of people, they got him beating Geechee. Me as well. I got Averb beating Geechee Gotti. But then, come on, y'all come up with a graphic with him with the Infinity Stones talking about how he done beat all the West Coast battle rappers, just ignoring that he clearly lost to Illmac and Caustic. Now the difference is, that's subjective to begin with, but just the optics of having that out there is wild, considering y'all know that. There's no way y'all put that out there without like thinking about, oh damn, he lost to Illmac and Caustic. So I can see where some people might have some gripes with you on that. Ricky, my man Rick said, if you don't want to have bad stats, you need to make sure you put the time into your craft to minimize that. If you don't, that's ultimately on you. I agree 100%. I don't think you can slander media for putting that out there to the fans. And like I said, there's also a thing where, let's just be honest. The elephant in the room, let's just talk about it. Battle rappers don't want media around. Plain and simple. They just don't want it. Dre the Great say ban CPR stats is disrespectful to battle rappers. I just don't agree with that. What makes it disrespectful? So, if you watch sports, I assume you do. Is it disrespectful when there's a playoff game and a superstar stinks it up and Sports Center highlights how many turnovers they had in that game? Because I've never seen nobody on Twitter be like, hey, why are y'all showing his amount of turnovers? Or why are you showing his horrible shooting percentage in this particular game? Or why are y'all showing Shaq's career free throw percentage? I've never seen people talk like that in that fashion. So y'all gotta let me know. My man Fate in the building. What up, Fate from the West Coast? Rick, you over there? You in Cali, man? Fate is dope, man. You should check him out if you haven't already, man. He is really good. Rum already gave him the cosign because he be punching crazy. My man Damon here, man. What's good? 750 for real, for real. I ain't gonna never forget that. Choking is disrespectful to battle rap, especially at a 40% rate. That's a high rate, man. That's a high rate. And again, I'm somebody who watches sports. I'm never going to get mad at people who are doing real research on statistics, showing me the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because now it helps me form an educated opinion on if this person is nice or not. You get what I'm saying? Y'all got it. I was trying to play devil's advocate. Okay, I respect that. As long as you know I'm gonna talk, man. I'm gonna talk. That's how I roll. So it's all good, man. It's weird though. How do you not want media around? They get you exposure that opens more opportunities for revenue and other ventures. It's weird. I believe Fran said this on Let's Talk Battle Rap. This how I know I'll be watching y'all. You said something like battle rap kind of just pigeonholes itself. Like, 1 minute they want to be mainstream, but they don't want to do the things that it takes to be mainstream because they scared they're going to lose their street cred of being raw and lose the essence of battle rap. Like, already just being on Caffeine, you got battle rappers coming out talking about, man, it's about to get watered down, man. We losing the culture, and they're freaking out because they don't feel like they have all the control anymore. So it's pretty crazy already. And Caffeine just really started with them, and you got battle rappers already freaking out, man. So, um, Dame said, "What we talking about?" So there's this. Let's talk battle rap is like analytics, statistics, raw facts. They give you the numbers, the good and bad and ugly. Like, and they were showcasing chess, who chokes a lot. New Jersey Twerk, who chokes a lot. So they came up with this stat called CPR. I thought it was a dope abbreviation, and it makes sense. So CPR stands for choking pattern ratio. And all the battle rappers, mostly the ones who slip up, had a problem with it. And it's caused a real stir. Like if you like watching a lot of battle rap vloggers. Another thing, y'all hate when y'all call them bloggers, but if y'all watch another vlog, all the vloggers, everybody's talking about it. Battle rappers are talking about it, and I'm just making my point on my platform to say, hold on, what does it say? The problem with battle rap media is there's a thin line between real media and the bozos. Too many voices are allowed to exist. Well, it's your job to cancel out the bozos, so to speak. That's up to y'all to do. What happens is the so-called bozos that you guys hate, y'all watch the most. So it's kind of like the sick fetish y'all have. It's like a guilty pleasure almost. Like, damn, I hate him, but I gotta tune in. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of on you, and not saying you personally, but that's on you know the consumer. But yeah, my thing is this: it has to be they just don't want us around. And if y'all notice, a lot of battle rappers are starting. A lot of battle rappers are starting to become media now. Geechee Gotti got a podcast. Uh, who else got a podcast now? XL, Math got his show. Um, yeah, a lot of A Ward and those guys over there doing their show. A lot of I think they're trying to. DME, you better duck, man. I think they're trying to get rid of battle rap media. That aren't battle rappers. I see a lot of them forming. Dame said, I mean, we seen what happens when the wrong people are in charge of the presentation of battle rap. Nomex felt like Total Slaughter pay-per-view shit can become watered down. It can, but I think in order, it's like here. I like making analogies, but it's like you gotta start somewhere and then hope that the powers that be can make the proper adjustments going forward. Like when Hove came, and I'm going to use Hove as an example. Like when Hove came with the whole rollout of what album was that? The album that was bad. Magna Carta, and had it stream at midnight and did all that fancy shit. He had to take the hit for it to go bad for somebody to do it right. And that's what battle rap is going to need, man. I think, yeah, the visuals, the optics, it did look it looked overproduced. It definitely looked overproduced. I will say that. Definitely looked overproduced. But it will get better if they care enough. You know what I'm saying? If you care about something, you're not going to try it one time, see it fail, and then tuck your tail and leave. You're going to look at it, review the game tapes, and be like, we can fix that, and that. When we come back, we're good. Simple as that. And once that happens, battle rap will be better. But you can't be scared. You know the old saying, "Scared money don't make money." So you can't be scared to take those type of chances. I'm pretty sure they regret not having Avo and the boys in, but they wanted to see what it looked like. Rick said, "You never had to control the streets where the media led. If your stats was bad in the streets, they're gonna be bad everywhere. It doesn't matter if the audience expands from just the streets to all over." This is true. But they don't. But battle rappers feel like they had more control. Now I didn't necessarily say it was true, but they feel like they did. I welcome them all to strong survive. I hear you, DME. It looks easier than it is. Definitely. Dame said you can tell that those guys didn't know. Stevie Gambino, I see you in here, mama. What's good? You can tell those guys didn't know how to film battle rap. The reason it happened that way was because they cut out Twiz and Avo. Oh yeah, for sure. Twiz and Avo, also Black Market Media, like they all played a big role. Yeah, you cannot want this to grow without trial and error. Exactly, Rick. That's pretty. You pretty much summed up that long-winded explanation that I had. Like it can look overproduced for now, but you gotta let these guys cook. Gotta let them cook. Now, having the wrong cooks in the kitchen is a different story. You know what I'm saying? I would trust Avo and Twiz to screw up and then make the proper adjustments. Will this film crew do that? I don't know. So I think that's where me, you, and Dame are at with it. Like, we want Twiz and I. If you're gonna ride, if you're gonna take this leap of faith, go with the shooters that you trust. Pretty much. Chess has to get it together someday, and it's unfortunate because, like I said, 2019 he was flawless. Had some of my favorite battles that year. I just don't get what happened this year. We maybe it's still, I wouldn't say it's still early, but we midway. He could turn it around. We'll see. Yeah, I don't think Smack gonna leave Twiz and Abo out again. Too much backlash. Yo, Fate, they can't do it. They can't afford to do it. What's coming up next? I mean, besides the Ultimate Madness 2, which we'll get into. Although I am curious to see will they film that. But Summer Madness, if that's going down, can't have that. Can't have that. Can't have that at all. We cannot have that. It's gonna get bad, bad. And we don't need that. We don't need that right now. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, I didn't even realize I had battle rap on in the background. I wasn't playing to be fancy. I had it on, but I forgot I had it on. I wanted to actually change it and turn on a video game. Uh, what's this? Let's see what else is saying. Uh, yeah, chess went off all last year. Summer Madness. Yeah, Summer Madness, September 19th is what I'm hearing. So we're gonna see what they do. Chess had a great 2019, 2020 not so much. Yeah, he looking like 2018 Chess, man. We don't need that. We don't need that. And for these battle rappers to kind of, I just feel like honestly, if a battle rapper had these stats, how do you know? How do we know if Smack has a choice? Like why they were using these drive-through headset mics? Yeah, and that's the thing. Avo said you're right because I actually Avo did state on Twitter. He said despite URL's efforts, which means from his understanding or from his know that Smack was punching for him and caffeine, which is, got that connection with Fox was just like, nah, we got this. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I don't know if that's man, if that's what's going on from the foreseeable future, it's gonna look bad. It's gonna look bad. Surf versus Lux trailer dropped today. Who's hype? Come on, chill, man, chill. I am not watching that massacre again. Yeah, I think Chess can turn it around, but I'm not sure who he should battle next. I don't know. I don't know who Chess should battle next. He needs to battle somebody and get it right. Chess needs to take battles that motivate him. Yeah. What up, Ledge? Thank you for the support. My man Program V, another member of Let's Talk Battle Rap. Yeah, man, I feel like, me and you, especially you, V, me and you talk a lot behind the scenes. So I feel like the backlash y'all was getting for this stat was like, I need to holler at, I need to say my piece and put it out there. Um, it was weird. It was weird. Franchise and Mike P, I think they just, I don't know. I think they, like I said, I think sometimes the optics can throw people off. And when the optics aren't something you agree with, you completely ignore the message. It's like it's kind of like Joe Button, and Damon's a big Joe Button fan, so like you get what I mean by that. Like Joe Button be saying some real like actual tangible factual stuff, but his delivery is so aggressive that it throws people off. Or makes you not tune them out. Any interest in Rock and Verb battle? Yeah, I've been looking for Rock and Verb for a while. I've been wanting to see that for a while, man. Especially after Rock stepped up. He lost, but he stepped up. Um, well, he lost in my opinion. I don't know how y'all feel about him versus Daylight, but yeah, I've been wanting to see that for a while, man. I probably for past like 3 or 4 years, like since Verb been kind of cooking, like ever since like the B dot battle, he haven't been taking that many L's to me. So it's long overdue. And you talking about two guys that was around from the beginning of URLTV, pretty much. For them not to kind of lock in against each other is kind of rare and weird, being that those two have been on a lot of cars together. I would imagine. Let's talk battle rap. Had Tim see how many gnomes and Summer Madnesses have Rock and Verb been on at the same time. Y'all don't have to find that stat now. I know that's like just that's gonna take some time, but I would be curious to see how many times they've been on the same big card. Yeah, with them both being with them both being really good right now, it would be so dope. I think on I actually want to see him on Smack Volume. I actually want to see that on Smack Volume. I don't mind this quiet setting at all, to be honest with you. And I think Verb can really cook. He really seems like he embraces this. Yo, you can come just by yourself with none of your gas, none of your guys. You know I'm riding Dolo for the most part. Like him and like most of the St. Louis guys travel very light, to be honest with you. So that's never been a thing with him. So you against me, your shit against my shit, and the way Verb raps now, it's not too much different, but he's definitely in a different bag to a degree. And I think he'll give Rock a lot of trouble. Rock could give him trouble too, but I think Verb is just he's tapped in. I think he's this new groove he's in, he's tapped into it. And I won't say a new groove, like I said, he hasn't totally changed too much, but I just like what I'm hearing. Like what he did to Geechee, especially in that third, taking the power away from his third round, letting people know. Like, you know what I'm saying? What he say? He said, you remember you're Geechee Gotti. I'm Irv Gotti. I what he say, I created the rule. Talking about how his third round was really the one that started that real talk third round shit. Like I'm the game changer. Like just because you do it a lot don't mean you the creator. I just thought that angle and talking about what Crips really meant to the community, and you don't even talk about that side. I just thought that was genius. Like I thought Verb when Verb studies you and really gets in his bag of strategizing and putting together angles, it's hard to beat. Man. 4 times Ledge Gnome. Ooh, you got the stats. Okay, so they've been 4 times. Gnome 4, Gnome 5, Gnome 10, and Summer Madness 4. Okay, so it's not that many as I thought. Okay, but that's still a good deal. Been on the same card 4 times as far as those big cards go, and they yet to lock in. So I think now would be the time. I think now would be the time. Yeah, I wouldn't have liked Rock versus Verb before, but right now that would be crazy. That's how I feel. I feel the same way. Um, I'm gonna switch gears and talk Ultimate Madness 2. I don't know if y'all seen the bracket, but salute to Let's Talk Battle Rap. I know y'all are kind of like me. Y'all are very strong minded. Y'all won't let this stop and deter y'all from doing what y'all got to do. Um, just keep doing it, man. Y'all know I'm gonna keep supporting. Do you feel Day should take Lux before Rum? I ask this because I feel if he doesn't take Lux now, a bad showing versus Rum could kill that momentum. So I agree with you. Let me. I do think for his best interest, business wise, it makes sense to take Lux now. As a consumer, I want to see him versus Rum first. So I'm answering your question. To answer your question, yes, he should take Lux. Me being selfish, I want to see him go against Rum first because I feel like that'll actually be the better battle as far as the fan. So with Rum is lyrical, of course. He says wild shit, but I feel like Daylight and Lux are so similar in just how they layer shit that everybody is gonna say this if once Daylight and Lux. Like, I'm gonna have to see it on the playback. I'm gonna see it on the. I feel like with Rum, although Rum can, have some coded shit, it's much more direct, and I feel like you would have more people making straightaway answers on who won between Rum and Day, and that's what you want. Like you want to see who you got winning right now. I feel like with Day and Lux, it's going to be a lot of I gotta wait and see it again. So, but yes, it makes the best business sense for him to take Lux right now, while his stock is extremely high. The West winning, yeah, I guess maybe the West definitely up there. I'm a Midwest guy, but I'm not gonna be biased. But I will say this: y'all better not let another Midwest guy win this Ultimate Madness with him being the only representative from the Midwest. Fonz was the only representative. Shout out to Cleveland. Was the only representative from the Midwest, and he won. Young Cannon, Chicago. He's the only one in this tournament from the Midwest. Ultimate Madness 2. If he wins, y'all all gonna have to do better, especially the East Coast. A lot of East Coast people, a lot of East Coast representation on both Ultimate Madnesses. But yeah, UM2, I feel like I've seen a lot of Danny and Mike P as the favorites. I feel like a lot of Danny and Mike P in who in it, who from the Midwest in it? Just YK, just Young Cannon. Young Cannon, that's it. Young Cannon not winning? Damn, y'all ain't fucking with YK. Oh man, watch it. Oh man, I ain't know. I don't bet. Y'all almost had me bet. Y'all almost made me. All right, y'all got it. I almost did. I almost got wild just now. Let me chill out. I ain't gonna bet. Young Canada is not somebody I want to just like put money on in a tournament. So let me relax. That was my Midwest pouring out. If this was like JC or somebody, I probably would have bet. I'm not betting for YK. But I do think he could. I think he could, but I don't think he will. His bracket, like he starts off with bill collector. So this is how I did last tournament, and I ended up being right. No Midwest bias. I just gotta be compact, have quick substance, and clever punches to win. I kind of that is one of the formulas to win individual, but if you really look at Jada Nightwing, although he kind of lost to what you're saying, but he could have easily won that battle. Like Fonz wasn't lights out. His Jada Nightwing material just got bad every round, but he could have won. JC would actually be crazy in this. Facts. Pedro just not likable. I know, man. I know. Sway Silva just damaged his whole career, man. Like, even though he's been cooking, like after the Sway battle, nobody really looked at Young Cannon the same, and I'll never forgive Sway for that, man. Fuck you, Sway. I'm joking, of course, but yeah. After Gnome 10, I think Saga going to be extra motivated. He should be. The Horsemen are well represented when you got Saga and Loso. The West is well represented with Danny and Emerson Kennedy. But I think the dark horse might be Bill Collector, and he shouldn't be a dark horse, actually. Just because I've seen him bar up, and obviously he also got the comedic entertainment side. I think he's a dark horse. I know Mike P is a favorite for a lot of people. We'll see. I try not to really go with the favorites, but yeah, man, it's gonna be a good one. I'm done. I don't know how Holmesy got on here before Danger Zone though, because Danger Zone smoked Holmesy, and Holmesy gets a seat. That's a little wild to me. Is there anyone from the South? I believe so. Let me double check. I believe so. Well, Loso is from Florida, so yes. Yeah, Loso from Florida. Yeah, he's from Tampa, I believe. So yeah, he definitely out here. Uh, let's see. My man Scott say, Ricky say, what do you think the chances are of the Saga getting a rematch versus Mike P? I feel the only person to give Mike P a serious issue is Bill Collector or YK. I think YK can win because he is a gatekeeper, but I don't know what to expect. Bill Collector first. I was about to say Steam. Steams is a dark horse as well, but he has a little chocolitis a little bit. Rig should have been on there or Chef Trez. I agree. I just like Chef Trez's relationship with URL is just not in the best shape right now from what I've seen on Twitter. Like I don't have any inside knowledge, obviously. So I didn't expect him to be on there, but it would have been dope. It would have been dope. So yeah, but yeah, Loso who just murdered JC, he is definitely from the South. He's on there. I'm sure somebody else. And once I look down and stop being lazy at the whole ordeal here, who else is on this joint real fast? I think is None from the South. Where's None from? I believe None is from there, from the South. I could be wrong. Where's None from? I forget. Or is he from like from DMV? Why are we sleeping on franchise? Franchise has to show me some versatility. Oh yeah, Glue Easy. Duh. Yeah, Glue Easy from Carolina, Dame. Forgot about that. He from Carolina. I know that without even looking that up. He a Carolina boy. Um yeah, man. Just thought about that. Franchise though, he gotta show me some versatility. He's pretty repetitive with his flows. I feel like he has a choreographed battle rap style. Like first round is this, second round is this, third round is this. And that's just not gonna get it done in a tournament where you gotta battle 2 weeks, every 2 weeks. It's gonna ring off in your ear like, wait. He and his vocabulary is kinda limited. No, y'all got Glue and Loso, man. Loso fire. What? Do you not count Florida as the South? Why you just ignore Loso? I said Loso first. You just but nah. I don't know, man. I don't know about franchise. I think franchise should get past Tink, but I don't know. He gonna have to show me something he ain't. Now he's been sitting for a while, so he might got a whole different bag. He might got something new. He might got some new material, just a new way of looking at battles. So I don't know. Franchise about to bring the Thule and the white girl no lacking. Yeah, Thule is one of his favorite words. He always make this sound effect. I got the sounds like, or he makes silencer noises and he says it sounds this quiet. Like I know his whole role. Like he got a very formatted template. Like, oh, I didn't hear you say Loso. Loso was dope, but kind of corny. He wasn't corny in that JC battle. He lit my fellow Mitten Michigander on fire, bro. I was caught off guard by that. After Tinker gets ugly for franchise. Yeah, Glue was out in the first. Glue done. The silencer though, he said it sounded like I'm putting on cologne or some shit. Like he just do that. Then he'll ask you what you know about this, and back in my hood this happened. Like yeah, it sound like the sprinkler. Yeah, he do all that a lot. So it might get him out the first round, but second round, you know, it can get dark. Loso is fire. He's making it to the finals. Look at Tim Nelson, aka the genius, just popping up, making a strong statement, strong prediction. No bullshitting around. This is who was winning, flat out. Shout out to Tim the Genius. Let's talk battle rap. Another member of the crew. Y'all heavy in here. Appreciate y'all showing up. My thing is, have they announced who the judges will be? Because that's the most important thing. We can talk about who we think winning based off of talent, but it's all about who judging these battles, man. Because let me tell you, I respect all of them people who did the judging, but they scared me, man. They really scared me. They really scared me. Um, Fate says after Tink, it gets ugly for franchise. It does. It gets real. It's gonna get dark. Plus, he can talk with everyone with EFB that has been battling in the pandemic. Yeah, franchise is with that crew. Yeah, franchise is with that crew. He with Geechee and Rum and them. So it might help. It might sharpen his skills up. We'll see. But I don't know just yet. Nope. Judges matter like crew officials. No sports. I'm just so curious, man. This is who I would have judging. I've said this before. If I could pick the judges, I would pick one media guy that even the battle rappers respect. And y'all might find him corny, but he's more knowledgeable than probably about 85% of us as far as like the history of and all that. I would pick Minnesota Luke to represent media. I would have Mickey Fax in there just because he's in the industry. He's been in battle rap. Like he's been from the old school. He was battle rapping, and he's been able to update and adjust. Like his performance versus DNA wasn't bad. He smoked daylight. Like he knows his shit. So it would be Mickey Fax, Minnesota Luke. I would get Swave in there just because you need a balance. Like you need somebody who is going to also appreciate the street side just as well as people who appreciate the lyrical side. So those will be my three. If you want to keep Tony Bro or whoever you already got from this panel, keep them. But those will be my picks. Just a variance of knowledge and unbiasedness who don't have like strong favorites. But how did franchise get into America? Ain't the borders closed? That's a good question. I don't know. Y'all should get them on the show, man. Y'all got more pull on getting these MCs to pop up than me, man. Like I'm blessed to have just the people I done had so far, like A Ward, Big T, and Ill Will. Like I'm good. Like I don't really like if I don't get nobody else, I can say I had A Ward, Big T, and Ill Will. Like and Danny. Like I'm good. So that's somebody for y'all to holler at, man. Ask him how he got across here. I do not envy the judge's job. Wait, my man said Loso word. I think Surf would be a great judge. I'm like 90% sure franchise actually lose that. No, he really did. He did use that. He used the sprinkler line. Yes, he did. Was it? It might. It was against. It was either against Chef Trez or a battle before that. Yeah, franchise was mad at the CPR stat. Mike P was really irate. He claimed y'all the reason he don't even like pay attention to battle rap media or something. Swave is Team Hami though. Tony Bro can definitely stay. I trust his judging abilities. Who? Wait, I must have missed it. Who's in Team Hami from here? Let me look back. If somebody's in Team Hami from here, then yeah, I will have to take Swave out. Who is it? Is it Tink or somebody who's in Team Hami? I'm trying to picture like the face and then Team Hami like crew. Who's with them in here? Goo? No, not Goo. Who? It would have to be like Tink or somebody. Is Tink with Team Hami now? Let's see. Surf will actually be a dope judge and funny. Mike P don't even got chokes though. Ike P for judge. I'm not mad at Ike P. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I'm shocked they found Mr. Wavy. Like they got Mr. Wavy out of the abyss. They they wild. They got him out of the swamp. Yeah, there's no Team Hami member in the tournament. Yeah, yeah. So what? I don't. Tim, what made you Bring up Swabe as Team Hami. Lloyd Banks would be a great celeb judge. We don't need celeb judges. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I get it. It will generate attention. We ain't doing that. We are not doing that. I would, like I said, Mickey and Minnesota Luke for sure would be my two selections. Tony could stay, and then y'all can add any other person as the fourth member or whatever. Although I just think just have five judges. I know y'all trying to be interactive and make the fans feel like they have an opinion, but just give us five judges. We don't need the fan vote because how many fans are really catching everything on the spot, right? We're trying to trust professionals or people close to professionals as possible to get this conclusion right. So that's who. But yeah, I think Danny, Mike P, and both of the Horsemen are the front runners. I really don't have a strong feeling on who will win. Like I said, I feel like Steams and Bill Collector are the dark horses, and that's really about it. Probably when it comes close to the tournament, I have a for sure answer. But as for now, I'm more into it now than I was when the battles, like when Ultimate Madness 2 was first announced. I was kind of down on it. I kind of poo-pooed it, and I shouldn't have. It was too premature. But I will. But I will get more comfortable with what's going on. As a fan, I can say we don't deserve a vote because if I don't like a battler, I'm not voting. I respect that. You're being very self-aware. Who was that? You're being very self-aware. Can't put Mickey Fax, Mike P, YTG affiliation. Are they really? They really still doing that? I don't even. Yeah, I guess. I guess. Okay. I guess we can take Mick out. I didn't know they was still like rep. I thought that was like a fad. But I don't know. Then if not him, Poison Pen, somebody. It's so many. It's options out there. It is options out there. You just gotta seek. Like I don't know. I feel like they don't have a relationship with Direct. Rap Grid fame, Ground Time fame, but Direct would be perfect for this too. But we'll see. I like EK in this too. He's been cooking all year. My thing is, I'm worried about his ability to create big moments because although small room, there's lack of crowd. There is still, I still seen Fonz shake the room, so to speak. I still seen haymakers in that setting. EK be fired to me a lot. I don't know if his material is haymaker material to who's ever judging. That's my problem. Will his style translate to all of the judges? And that's the thing when we're doing this, who we feel is going to win. You got to think outside of yourself because this is not based on who exactly is the nicest. Although your skill will help you get to a certain point, but like I don't know who the judges are, and we don't know what type of style these judges like. Like 3 out of the 4 judges might like that straight, direct street talk, and that one or people that paint those vivid street pictures. EK isn't that exactly. So we don't know. We don't know. Have Avocado judge since he can't film. That would be fire. That would be fire. Perfect, Rick. Yes, the fan vote is a scapegoat. Because if you notice, anytime one of them judges had a chance to pretty much either tie it and let it go to the fan vote or give the battle outright to whoever was leading, they tied it up and let it go to the fans. They tied it up and let it go to the fans. So, it is what it is. It was real. I mean, if you don't want that type of pressure on you, well, if you don't want that type of pressure on you, you shouldn't be a judge. But if you don't want that type of pressure on you and you get to that point, that's the easiest way to get up out of there. So, that's my time for now, man. 40, yeah, almost, yeah, 48 minutes. I'm good. I want to say thanks for everybody popping up. Of course, I appreciate it. Good to see the the old 750 brethrens in here, Ricky and Dame. Shout out to the whole Let's Talk Battle Rap crew for popping up. Hope you don't mind me borrowing y'all logo, man. Don't sue me. Don't quarter lab me, dogs. We ain't doing that. We don't quarter lab me out here, y'all. All right. My man Viduel, Fate, Tamaje. Shout out to Shannon and Shu, who I thought seen in here. Shout out to Mr. Check the Temperature. I've seen your channel, by the way. I don't know if you're still in here. Solid channel. I'm going to try to look more at it and see what else you be talking about. Who else I want us to give a shout out to? Shout out to Kid Chaos, who was going to join me, but, it's his girl's birthday. Handle that. My fiance's birthday is Saturday, so I'm going to be out of here hanging out with her. And yeah, that's it. 66 Black, shout out Stevie Gambino, shout out to you, mama. And yeah, that's it. All right. Love y'all. Be back maybe Sunday. We'll see. But follow me on Twitter. I don't even got sad no more because I built a little graphic here on the screen. So there go my socials. Thank you, self. So y'all see that. So yeah, follow me if you want to, and I'm gonna keep this thing moving. All right. We also gotta consider endurance as Selvin, better late than never. What up, brother? Who's gonna be able to write that much quality material every couple of weeks? Danny Myers. That's the answer. All right, but I'm gonna holler at y'all later. And look, as always, keep it battle rap, love.